Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek, I am Penge, and welcome back to the Universim, where we rejoin our lovely little Nugget friends as they continue to build up their settlement. So last time out we built this from literally nothingness. There was nothing here, and we placed down this thing using our godly powers, our evolution tower, so yeah, the centre of our settlement if you like, and a couple of nuggets appeared with it, and then they have gone forth and built all of this stuff. So we've got the very basics of a settlement in. We've got houses, we've got water, we've got a place to repair stuff, we've got ourselves a little place to prepare some food, we've got a boat over here to catch some food, and some water wheels to provide us with lots of water, and of course we have a scary temple just there as well. And a few people have said that I should sacrifice some nuggets. I'm not going to sacrifice the nuggets. It's a horrible way to go out. If we sort of put them on a pedestal and, sort of beamed them away and they sort of transcended or whatever malarkey would happen, then I'd probably be quite happy with that. But the fact that if we want to sacrifice nuggets, we chuck them into these horrific looking kind of wooden chompy jaw things and they kind of get mangled and crushed to death. No, that's not for me. I think I will be the nice god. I'll be the nice, happy, loving, caring god that they all kind of respect, not the big terrifying evil god that they all sort of fear. So we've got a bit of a problem, and that is food. Everything else is looking good, and food would sort of look okay, but for the fact that we have ourselves this thing here. So Tandarian, which is the settlement, is being led by Shuhu. And in fact, I think maybe Shuhu did name this place Tandarian. And Shuhu has an ability, and this is the ability. So he makes people happier. Yay, happy people. However, the cost of this happiness is food consumption is doubled. So we increase the amount of rations per nugget by double. So the nuggets are expecting twice the amount of food. And it's quite hard to come by food at this particular stage in the game. We've got a little fishing thing that provides some food. And at the moment, in the sort of the spring and summer times, there's fruit. There's fruit on bushes. But other than that, there's not much food around. We haven't got fields, we've not got hunters or anything like that. So if we go over and have a look at our little sort of tech tree, can we get hunting? Yeah, now so what we're doing is we're getting a town hall. That's going to be quite useful. We get that in. Not in itself, but it's useful because it unlocks agriculture. Agriculture means we can build a farm, so we can actually get some proper food in. However, hunting might also be quite useful. What I'm thinking is, I think it's already summer right now. So by the time we get Town Hall done, it might be coming up towards sort of autumn time. And then that means that we're not going to be able to put any farms in. So what I think we'll do is we will get the Town Hall in and then we'll get hunting. Because if it's winter, we can still go hunting and that's fine. They'll still be able to go out and hunt in the winter. Yes, they might be a little bit cold, but they can go out and hunt. And then probably then get ourselves agriculture after that, and then maybe clothing might be a useful thing as well. So that increases the nugget maximum health by 10. So maybe we'll increase that, get that as well, because clothing just sounds like a good thing to have anyway. So we'll have all those four things, and then we will get ancient burial because we're going to get dead people. It'd be nice to bury them at some point rather than dispose of them in the way that I did last time, somewhat accidentally, by taking them up into space and then hurtling them back down to Earth so they just sort of explode on the ground. I think we'll try and avoid that in the future because it's not very kindly of me. I'm going for the whole kindly God kind of thing. And so far the two dead nuggets have been hurtled back down to Earth from space. So maybe we need to get graveyards in. That's probably a better idea. So okay, let's get the game moving. Let's get time ticking on. So yeah, food is going to be an issue. Hunting would be very, very useful. Hunting would be great. However, what we could do is, I believe we could build ourselves a little storage area. That's an engineer thing. There's a storage thing somewhere. Where are you? Where are you, storage thing? I swear we unlocked a storage thing. We could build a hospital. That could be quite useful. Got a couple of little park things there. Did we not unlock some sort of storage? Storage areas. That's unlocked. A warehouse. Okay, I just missed where that was. Where is the warehouse? That's not a warehouse. That's a pump and a reservoir and a well. That's an eatery. Oh, it's at the end there. There we go. So that's quite good. I want to get a warehouse in because that means we can store stuff. So let's rotate it around so it's facing this way. We'll put it quite close to the eatery. And we'll drop that in just there. And that can store various bits of wood and rocks and all that other stuff. Do you know, we've got loads of god powers. Why don't we use telekinesis and just help them out a little bit? Let's go and grab some trees from quite some distance away. So we'll grab that tree. And Nugget has started believing in me. Hurrah! That's very good news. Grab a tree from over there. Throw it down. Let's grab a rock as well. I think it only costs 5 each time I want to do this. So that's not so bad. So what do we need? 3 more rocks. So grab a rock, like so, and a rock. Do you know what? I might let them do the next bit. I might let them just put the last ones in. Oh, hang on. Did they just put a rock in? Oh, they might have already contributed a rock to it. Oh, well done, little nuggets. And it looks like they're chopping down trees as well. So maybe I don't need to help them that much, but I've given them a little bit of a helping hand, a tiny head start. Okay. Town hall research is done. We're now getting hunting. What does that let us do? It unlocks the Stone Age Town Hall. Okay, what does that do? I don't know what that does. If we build one of those, is that good? Let's possibly just get one. Let's get one anyway. There it is. Now, I think these were in the version when I played last, but I can't remember what they did. Also, there's a thing there as well. Crime information. Oh my goodness, that wasn't it last time I played either. So, yeah, there's a little bit of crime in the eatery, is there? Is that what that's telling me? It's telling me that overall the eatery is not quite as green as it could be, so there's a bit of crime going on. Are people stealing each other's chips or something? What's going on there? Somebody stole my berry. Okay, but crime is very low, which is good. Let's get the town hall built. I think we'll build the town hall. It's quite big, is the town hall. It's a big structure. Let's build it just here. So it's just behind there, and it's right behind the repair building, which is good. Oh dear, somebody is injured. Okay, right, hang on a minute. I can help you with that. I can heal you. Da-da! The power. There we go. You're back, and it's all fine. Don't need to thank me. It's all okay. No worries. Okay, we'll get telekinesis back. So that's done. Is our storage area done? I think it is. Okay, there we go. So our little storage area is put together, which is very, very useful. At the moment, there is nothing in it. Well, that's fine. I'll accept whatever in there right now. I won't restrict anything in there. And also, we could do with a hospital as well. I'm thinking we might want to get ourselves another fishing pier. Do we want to get another fishing pier? Water pump is not looking too good. Why is that? 214 out of 300? Oh, that's really not looking good, is it? 89 out of 300. Right, do these guys have a range? Do they have a range? Oh no, it's just out of range. Oh no. I think it covers that. The engineers will cover the fishing pier, but I don't think they'll cover that water pump. I think that water pump might fall apart. We'll put another one over here. Where do they reach? No, that's residential. Hang on a moment. Click on the engineer building. Click. No, not happy with me clicking it like that. There we go. So yeah, anywhere down here would do the job. So somewhere down there. We'll build another one of those. If that one falls apart, never mind. We'll build another one. But I think we're okay right now. I think we've got plenty of water. We've got 30,000, whatever it is, litres, I would assume, stored in there anyway. So that's not so bad. We've got lots and lots of water stored. So I'm not too worried about that. Town hall is slowly being put together. They do need quite a lot of resources. Nuggets, as your benevolent and lovely creator, I will help you. I will pull some trees out of the very ground and chuck them into this building so you can at least get things going a little bit quicker because yeah, I can just throw things from space. So let's grab a rock. Is that a rock? Hopefully it's a rock. Yep. Okay, so what do you need now? Now that's in. What do you need help with? Rocks, you could probably do that on your own. One more rock. I'll get you another tree. We'll throw the tree in, and then I think you can do the rest on your own. Oh, rocks you've already sorted. So chop down a couple of trees, you'll be absolutely fine. Then we can have a town hall. Now, it might be worth... In fact, I was going to build a hospital, but... Or whatever it is now, a sort of witch doctor-y type place. But it might be worth waiting until hunting is done and then moving into hunting first, because that will provide the all-important food that we're lacking so desperately right now. So, okay, yeah, I think this is a good idea. Move the game on nice and fast. Let's get hunting done, and we shall build a little sort of hunting hut or whatever it is. Somebody has discovered sharpened stones. This should prove... Whoa. I can hear explosion noises. What is that? What is that? What is going on over here? It looked to my untrained eye like a UFO. It is a UFO. there's a spaceship. There's an alien spaceship pootling about. Hello? Can I be of service? Can I help you in any way? I mean, we've got some nuggets over here. Please don't kill them. I mean, they've only just started out. There's a spaceship. Okay. Do not spirit any of my nuggets away. There's only 9 of them as it is. No, they're just not that interested. They've just pootled on over. Did they... Hang on, pause. Did they do anything? Did they cause any drama over here? I don't think they did. It was kind of over this way, wasn't it? Did they crash or did they blow anything up or did they make a hole in the ground? It doesn't look it. I think they just sort of appeared and flew about and then kind of went over us and went, what are those guys? Oh, they're quite primitive. We don't need to worry about them. Okay. Right. So UFO. I didn't even know that was a thing that was going to happen. That was very unexpected, but it has made me chuckle. Okay, right, we've got hunting done. Right, okay, hang on a minute. Yeah, pause. Let's make sure we get this in. Resource management, would that be a resource? No. Manufacturing is no. It's not defense. It's not recreation. It's not a legendary building. Utilities? Where would it be? Epicenter. How do I build a hunting thing? Where would that be? Because I've researched hunting. I would expect to be able to build that. Defense. And it is a... no, that's a garrison. A medieval hunting lodge ensures that everything pointy is pointier, traps are trappier, and generally everything that is intended to be made dead ends up deader. I like the chance of this. It's a bit weird that it's got a garrison, but okay. We'll have one of those, please. Can't build one of those? Can I not build one of those? Oh, no, I can now. Okay. Let's put it over here. Do you know what, actually? Let's put it up this way, because there's more likely to be things up in these woods. In fact, put it over that way, maybe? Let's put it... but it'd be quite good if it was near the storage thing. Do you know what? We'll put it there. It's not too far away from the storage thing. That UFO is still, is still sort of pootling about the place. Hello, aliens. How are you guys? Yeah, please don't come and kill us or spirit us away. One thing I might want to look at is using the Cupidon power. So who would like to go out with who? You go out. Oh no, aliens. Aliens are coming in. Go away. Oh no. I've just told her to fall in love with somebody. You're going to break his heart. You're going to completely break this guy's heart. So they spirited one of our people away. And now he loves somebody who's trapped on a spaceship. You swines. I haven't got many people as it is, let alone with you coming down here and taking them away. Do you bring them back? That would be very useful if you could. Okay, can we click you with you? Because they've gone now. There you go. Kelfazambo and Chazambo have tied the knot. Okay, was Chazambo not one of our original ones? I think Chisambu might have been one of the original ones. I don't think anybody else is able to... nobody else is able to fall in love from the spell, I don't think, from my magic powers. No, okay. Yeah, that wasn't ideal, was it? Losing a person to the aliens was not overly helpful. Oh, and I've just tried and I can now plant trees. Oh, that's quite good. Look at that, I can plant some lovely trees. Yay, there we go. Just put a triangle of trees in. That's quite nice. Look at that. I've got 6 new trees for you to cut down. Oh, that's quite good. That's quite useful because obviously we go through quite a lot of wood. So it's quite good that we can just reforest things. Hang on, we could just click loads of times. There you go, look. A whole massive load of trees and it's not really taken up that many creator points. I've got quite a lot of them. Okay, broken heart. Oh, no, yes. Oh, dear. Dear creator, all right, so it's not really an emergency. I just needed to grab your attention, and this was the only way I could think of to do it. My heart is shattered into pieces. My beloved Chisambu has run off with somewhat of a local celebrity. Kelfazmbo can't get away with this. He has this magnificent smile and oodles of charm. You can't miss him. I hope a boulder falls on his head. I'd settle for him choking on lizard candy, though. Please help me get my revenge. Keltomo wants to exact revenge on them. I don't want to exact revenge on people. I'm not really a sort of vengeful person. I'm going to ignore that for now. That can go away. Keltomo has calmed down and is glad that nothing bad happened. Okay, after being left alone with my thoughts for a few days, I have come to terms with what happened. I was not a good partner to Chisambu, and I hope the new couple will be happy. I need to work on myself for a while. Thank you for seeing through my anger from the other day. You saved me from a lifetime of regret. Oh, well, go us. We did the right thing there. We didn't just immediately go, yes, I'll accept that quest. I will go and drop a rock on somebody's head. So, no, there we go. We've done it. You've realised that it was, maybe you were just a bit angry at the time, and now you've calmed down and you've come to your senses. Oh, marvellous. Okay, that's quite good. Fall has begun. Oh dear. Right, I don't think we have very much food. Right, can we prioritise building of this? Well, that's the town hall. Hang on, can we prioritise the building of this, please? Right, do you know what? Hang on. Let's get the magic telekinesis in. We're just going to use these. We're just going to use the trees that we have just planted to build this thing, because this is crucial. Because everybody's going to be expecting loads of food over winter, and we're not going to be able to provide that. So they've got all that in. They've got all the wood. Let's just grab some stones and just lob them in. Grab another stone, chuck that in. I wonder if I can put stuff into storage for them. I wonder if I can chuck things into storage. We'll go and experiment with that in a second. Okay, so grab that. Grab another rock for them, and that will probably, hopefully, be enough. And they can do the last one. Okay, let's grab a rock. Just grab you. So grab a little stone. Can we put that stone into storage? It doesn't look like it. I suspect that if we do that, we're just going to throw a rock onto the ground, onto their heads. Okay, let's not do that. Let's just put the rock back down. There we go. Marvellous. I can still hear the very faint sounds of that alien spaceship. I assume it's still around on the planet somewhere. I can't see it. Ooh, lightning. Oh, okay, fine. But yes, I'm fairly sure the aliens are still around. Kelf Sambo unexpectedly discovered edible plants for their agriculture research. And yes, there is a storm happening. We have got agriculture. Now, I don't think it's worth doing a farm. I don't think it's worth setting up a farm right now, but this thing is being constructed as well. The garrison, it needs one more. Do you know what? I'll do it. Don't you worry. I will get you a rock, because this is very important. You need to make this finished now. Prioritise this, please. And what does the village hall do? We've got a governor. Okay, let's make... Oh, Derek, the governor. I mean, he might not live much longer, but Derek, you can be the governor of this place. Now, I don't know what that is. Decrease the number of auto-assigned nuggets. Okay, I don't know what all of that means. Oh, I see. So that allows us to have these various ministers. So ministers of food and water and all that kind of stuff. 2 nuggets have died? Who just died? Oh, my goodness. Keltomo and Keltomo. Okay, right. Okay, no, that's fine. Keltomo has departed this world due to aliens' experiments. They will be momentarily missed. And they also drowned. Did the aliens drown them? Because it looks like only one has died. But okay, that's fine. It's a little bit strange. Okay, now, have we finished this building? Because this is really important that we finish this. Really, really urgently. Because people are going to be demanding food. We do have 41 food. But we go through food very quickly. And I don't think that will last the... I don't think that's going to last the winter. Okay, right. We need some nuggets. You're young. You can go and do that. Animal type. We'll have medium animals. Can we hunt medium animals? And a trap type. We will have a medium trap. So 10 rocks, 10 wood. Yes, absolutely. Oh, we've got to put the trap out, have we? Okay. Let's put the trap. Let's face it the other way. We'll put the trap there, like that. And then, do you know what as well? Because I'm nice, I will help you build the trap as well. Or can I not help you build the trap? Oh, no. No, I can't help them build the trap. I can't place that down. Here's a tree for you guys. Just sorted out that tree for you there. That's what I do now. And another adult nugget has appeared. Can we make anybody sort of fall in love with each other? Have we got that yet? We got anybody that wants to fall in love with anybody else? I don't think we have. I don't think there's any nuggets that need a partner at the moment. Okay, we could do with you getting on and getting down and making some more nuggets, because that'd be quite useful, because we've got 9 adults, no children, which does make me a little bit nervous. Oh, there you go. Well done. I'll look away out of decency. My goodness, what a lovely stone formation that is. Excellent. We got clothing. That kind of just happened while I was mucking about with something else. But there we go. So we have clothing. So the Nugget's health is going to increase by 10, and they're going to start wearing clothes. So I assume that stops people dying of cold quite so much. So now what do we want to get next? We're getting ancient burial. I think material refinement is going to be absolutely key. We need material refinement to do pretty much all of these other things. We can get the Minister of Water. I don't know if we want to get the Minister of Water. We can also get the Minister of Agriculture. That could be quite useful, given that food is going to be quite important. That does take 15 minutes to unlock, however. How long does material refinement take? 8:30. Let's get material refinement, and then we'll get the Ministry of Agriculture done. So we'll get ancient burial. That means we can build a graveyard, which will be very, very nice. And then we're going to get ourselves this material refinement, which we're going to need, because that turns the wood and the jiggity-jaggedy bits of stone into planks and blocks of stone, which we need to use for sort of futuristic-y stuff. So, okay, so we'll have that, please. Of course, we have to get through another winter first. Now, they've all got clothes on, which is quite good. This place is now completely useless, although there is a lot of fish in there. There are 12 fish in there that are waiting to be gutted. So that could be very useful. When you get back and get that sorted, that is some more food coming our way, which is very welcome. We have 8 prepared meals and 36 raw bits of food right now, and that's only going to go up when we get that fish sorted. So we might just about be okay. We might be okay, and I think what we'll do is, if we outline a farm right now, there. So we'll put a farm in place. Grassland sounds like a good idea for a farm to me. So if we can try and just slot that in up there. So a farm on grassland. We'll get that in now. Oh, fly to the event. Okay. Now, there was supposed to be a voice talking here, but the voice kept interrupting and talking an awful lot, and I found it quite distracting. So I've turned the talky man voice off, but he's probably saying something witty and hilarious about the fact that we have a farm. But, yeah, we haven't got the resources in there yet. Do you know what? I'll do it for them. I will absolutely go and get all the wood and get all the stone and all that so the farm can be built and ready. Faith has entered the world with your new follower. I've got, what's that? Amount of nuggets that believe in you. Every single nugget that we've got believes in me. Oh, that's quite good. Oh, that's very encouraging. Okay, right. Let's go and grab a load of trees. Let's build them a farm. Okay, right. So the last bit of rock has gone in, so the farm is ready to be constructed, which is very good. The other water wheel has collapsed. It's just sort of fallen apart because we did look after it, but that's fine. I don't think it matters too much. I think we're okay for water. We've got some stored. I would quite like to build... Oh, they're doing it again, crikey. I'd quite like to build another reservoir, just to make sure that we have enough. But yeah, the farm is going in. Look at this. The farm is being constructed. It's, 25% complete? So yeah, this is good. So when it does come around to spring, the farm will be ready to actually grow some crops, which is going to be very, very useful. Rather than building it in spring and then the crops arriving a bit later, we might even, I don't know how it works, we might get 2 harvests out of it possibly. That would be very, very good. Okay. Let's have a look then. So we'll assign a Nugget. Who's the youngest? Machito, you're 2 years old. You can go and work on the farm. And let's choose a crop. We only have 1. So we only have the fantastically named bloody diarrhea fruit, which we can grow on the grassland. It takes 20 minutes. The amount of food received once a crop is harvested, 6. And it requires 4 bits of water. That's fine. We haven't got any now, of course. Is that all we get? 6 food once it's harvested. That's not very good, is it? Confirmation wrong biome. Hang on. It's a grassland biome, isn't it? I thought it was grassland. I thought I put that down on grassland. Oh, botherations. Okay, food. Herbs? Yes. Okay. We'll plant it on there. I thought it said that was a grassland one. I thought that said it was a grassland farm. And it looks certainly grassy to me. It looks very grassy. Okay, clearly that's not the case. It's not grassland. Okie doke. Right, we've got the... should we get the graveyard in as well? Should we see if we can build a graveyard whilst we are here? And then at least we can respectfully deal with the dead rather than the aforementioned launching them from space. And the thing is, where is it? Where is... See, this is what, I don't know what anything looks like. Where is the thing? Where is the graveyard? It's nowhere immediately obvious. Recreation? It can't be under recreation. It's not a legendary building. Have we not got it? Hang on, I'm fairly certain we have it. Ancient burial unlocks a cemetery. Well, where's that then? I'm being incredibly silly and not seeing it. It's not any of them. Manufacturing, it's not under, because that would be weird. It's not under defence. It's a recreation. It would be odd if it was under recreation. It's not a legendary building. I'd expect it to be under epicenter, but I can't find where it is. Right, hang on. Let me keep looking. I've clearly just missed something very obvious. Okay, I'm very confused. It doesn't appear to be under any of the options that we can build. So what I'm thinking is maybe they just designate it themselves like they do with their houses. Maybe that's what they do. Somebody has died due to wild animals. Has someone been eaten? Oh no. Oh dear, where are you? Can we go and find where you are? I don't think we can. Oh dear. Somebody has been eaten by a wild animal. That's not really going to help matters, is it? Okay, well, I mean, it's 11 degrees, so we're actually getting water. We're getting some water, and we can probably go fishing as well. It's a relatively sort of, it's a warmer winter, which is great for us. Hopefully they're going to do some hunting as well. Oh, you're injured. You're injured. Hang on. Wait there, little Nugget. Let me rejuvenate you using my magic powers. Yay, Nugget believes I am real. And we have an animal. We have an animal just here that looks... Oh, no, hang on. Is that animal dead? Or is that the blood of our person that got eaten by that animal? No, that animal is dead. That animal is something that we could go and get. I assume that we have somebody in here. Yes, Uboka. Where are you, Uboka? You are delivering. What are you delivering? Don't know what you're delivering. And material refinement is complete. Okay, this is very, very good. Is somebody working over in the farm? Is somebody actually here? Farmer is not available on the site. It's planted, waiting for spring. Yes, that is exactly what we wanted. So stuff is ready. So as soon as spring rolls round and it's growing season, we get some stuff together. We get some stuff growing, and that is wonderful. Okay, the Ministry of Agriculture is the next thing that we're doing. That's going to take quite some time. That's quite a lengthy thing to research. Let's queue up the ones after that. I think maybe we start getting ones that, from here. We won't keep going for education and all these fancy ones. Let's actually sort of improve what we've already got. So I think watchtowers might be quite good. Given that we've just lost somebody to a wild animal, maybe a watchtower might be quite a prudent thing to get. This will allow us to build a proper well, rather than just a puddle in the ground. That will give us a well. That's quite good. Reservoir upgrade. I'll have a bit of that. Thank you very much. And what is that? Upgrade cemetery. Additional worker slot. We haven't got a cemetery yet, though. Lures and culking. Fishing hut upgrade. 12% faster fishing. That might be quite good. That might be quite handy as well. Oh, and they've still got this in. They've still got huge masses, which I do like. So, yes, the nuggets are completely swole. Okay, so we could get that after all those things are done. Because, yeah, it makes them stronger, and that makes them 5% quicker. Oh, those two things are brilliant. Oh, okay, yeah, we definitely want those two things as well. But, yeah, these things here, probably quite important. Like faster fishing. Do you know what? The reservoir upgrade can wait. That can wait. Let's make the nuggets 5% quicker. Because if they're moving 5% faster, that means that food is going to be delivered 5% quicker. They're going to get to their sort of production buildings 5% faster. Everything is just going to be done around the whole place 5% quicker, which has got to be a positive. Dear creator, we've been growing the same crop over and over again. No, you have not. The farm has only just been constructed and it has just this moment turned spring. But okay, whatever you say, little Nugget, which is getting a little boring. You can't really make a fruit salad with only one type of fruit, and eating so much bloody diarrhea fruit is causing everyone to experience some adverse effects. There must be some other types of crops around that we can try out. If you can hear me, please help us discover something super tasty and relatively safe for consumption. So collect and drop new crop types onto the farm with the telekinesis creator power. That's how we get new things. I was trying to remember. So I need to go and find some new things. The only thing is, we've got 4 minutes 50 seconds to do it. But plants are going to be relatively scarce because it's only just... Oh, people are doing some stuff. It's only just gone out of spring. So we're going to be a little bit hard-pressed to find anything, really. nothing's going to be growing quite yet. So yeah, we need to wait. I mean, can we pick up a cactus? That cactus is moving quite a lot. Can we pick that up? It's swaying a lot, that is, isn't it? Is it alive? That's a bit weird. Your actions have earned you an extra believer on your side. I didn't do anything, did I? I watched a weird cactus. Okay, yeah, I can't find... There's nothing around. There's nothing here. The seasons have gone by and it's become winter and there's no plants or anything. What's that? Can we pick that up? Oh no, that's a turtle or a tortoise. I'm not entirely sure. Or a tortoise, possibly, however you pronounce it. Yeah, maybe we don't want to try and grow those, because I don't think that's how that works. Okay, where is everybody? Where's the settlement gone? Okay, I've lost everybody. Oh no, there we are. Rah. Yeah, we want to wait for some of this stuff to grow back. But that could take a long while. I don't know how long it takes. But there's nothing on them. So I can't... Hang on, can I pick up that? Oh dear. I've just obliterated one of our food sources by trying to pick something up that wasn't there. Oh dear. Right, well, no, nothing's going to grow there then. Well done me and my godly powers. Okay, summer is here. I have 27 seconds left. Let's pause time a second. I think something has just grown on these bushes. Thankfully. So there's some bloody diarrhea fruit. We've already got them. However, panda brain plums I can now grab, which is very exciting. So right, can I grab one of the actual fruits? Because they're just there. So can I mean, how do I grab one of these? Have I got the right thing? Telekinesis, yeah. I want to grab one of the fruits, but maybe I can't do it unless time is moving on. Yeah, okay, right. I've got one of the fruits. Wait there. I need to put it in the farm in not very many seconds' time. Let's drop one of those in and boom. Oh my goodness me. That was cutting it a little bit fine. Okay, so the new crops are delicious. Their faith has increased. We unlocked a thing. Wow, creator. Wow is the right thing to use, but okay. This is a scrumptious discovery. I was a little dazed after it fell from the sky without warning. Yeah, things have been doing that around here recently, haven't they? But a bit of a headache is a small price to pay for such magnificent new fruit. It has a heavenly taste to it, which makes me think its appearance wasn't a crazy coincidence. I don't know if the others will believe me, but I'll tell them you definitely had a hand in this. I hope we find more just like it. Okay, so now in here, I believe we could, if we wanted to, grow panda brain plums. And then if we find other things, like what's that just there? That's bloody diarrhea fruits. There must be something else. Devil's lettuce, that's a herb. I'm now determined to go and find another thing. That's devil's lettuce. That's bloody diarrhea fruits. What's that there? Crystalline crab apples. Can we go and grab one of those as well? So grab one of those. They look terrible, but let's put that in here as well. Does that mean we can grow that as well? Bing. So that gives us another growing choice. Okay, that's good. I like that. I'm quite happy with the fact that we've got different food options now. So, right, what are we waiting for? We're waiting for the Ministry of Agriculture. And this is quite good. They're cutting down the trees I've sort of planted around the place. I decided to put, rather than having to walk quite far away to get source of wood, I just planted some trees around the middle of the settlement. And they're grabbing them already, which is good because it means I don't have to walk all the way over there. They can just grab them from here, which means that everything's a bit faster, more efficient and all that kind of stuff. I also think it's time that we get the hospital into play, because at some point we are going to get injuries and things. An election has started. 3 candidates have been selected. Right, hang on a moment. We'll do this first, and then we shall go and look at what's going with the election. Let's just pop the hospital in just there. That'll do. They can take some of those trees and use them in the hospital. Okay, right. Who have we got for the election this time? So we've got Nabamo, who's proposing elderly assisted living. Elders can mate. 30% chance of elderly couple dying during mating. But there is +2 to happiness. Okay. We've got Hilane, who's proposing medical aid. Nuggets pay attention more toward the medicine. Decreases medicine preparation time by 90%. That could be quite good. And Koroha is proposing the right to arms law. Allows Nuggets to own personal weapons. Injury rate +20%. Happiness +1. Wild animal attack chance -50%. Do you know what? I'd be happy with any of them. I'd be absolutely happy with any of them. Now, can I influence this in any way? Can I influence this? Move to the location. Influence Nugget decision to vote for this candidate. Do I want to influence the decision, or do I just want them to work it out on their own? I kind of... do you know what? I'm not bothered. If I'd have known this last time, I wouldn't have picked the food policy person that we had last time. But yeah, I think any of these is good. any of these are good. I'm quite happy with whichever one they choose. So right now, I'm not going to influence it. It's fine. Also, they're doing their thing. Let's move away, give them some privacy. 15 nuggets, 3 children. It's all looking very, very good. Right, let's appoint ourselves a Minister of Food. So there you go. So Shamti, you can become the Minister of Food. I have no idea what that does. Not a clue at all. I mean, do we want a Minister of Food? I don't know. Does this shed any light on what the Minister of Food does? Feeding such a large and growing family of nuggets can be a real headache. Establishing a Ministry of Agriculture will take a load off your back and ensure that your civilization always has food to spare. So it just says unlocks Minister of Food. But I don't know what they do. But we do have one, which is nice. We could also have I know we can't have Minister of Water. We've not unlocked that yet, have we? We did see that, but we've not actually got one of those yet. Okay, fine. So we've got a Minister of Food now. I don't know what they do, but we have one. Yay. There's some little people stood on top of the temple and they're wearing robes. They're wearing like little monks' robes. Also, I did wonder who could actually be paired with each other using the magic romance powers. And it was those two. So let's pair you two together, because that's good. So they're getting married. The poor fools. Another nugget has started believing in us, which is always very welcome indeed. And yeah, that means there might be some more nugget children on the way eventually. 15 grown nuggets, 4 child nuggets right now. Another house is being built just here. Now I have gone down to here and said, can we please build another water wheel? That might be quite good because it's been quite hot. And this reservoir, yeah, look, it's evaporating. The water is evaporating. And also, we're going to build another reservoir up here by this big rock, up on the kind of hill. We'll have another reservoir there as well. Because if we can store twice the amount of water, that's got to be a good thing. And is our hospital done? Yes. We need a doctor. Whatever. Kuroha, you are now a doctor. Unless it says you're terrible at being a doctor. Hermit or workaholic. Oh, that might be quite good. Oh, yeah, you can go into there then, Nabamo. You can go and be a workaholic in here. So you can be a workaholic doctor. Brilliant. Oh, my goodness me. A couple of significant things have happened. Probably the main one is that Barbara has died. So Barbara, the second generation, Barbara and Derek, obviously we named them many, many generations ago now. But she's gone. Barbara has departed the world due to old age, which, is fine. She didn't get eaten by animals. She didn't get crushed by a rock. She didn't get thrown to the ground from space. She just died of old age, which is fine. And Nabamo has actually become the leader of Tundarian, which is that little place. Elderly assisted living. So elders can mate, but there is a 30% chance of an elderly couple dying as they do so. And you know what? We've got loads of creator points. So let's celebrate. Let's make everybody a little bit happier. We've got fireworks. I don't know how we've got fireworks, but we have. So yay for the fireworks. So there we go. Marvellous. That'll make people happier. Happiness is very high. Look at that. Happiness is really stupidly high. Okay, but Barbara has unfortunately died. Now, I assume... we couldn't build the graveyard, could we? We couldn't build a cemetery. So somewhere around here, we're going to find Barbara being a bit dead. And I'd like to move her body so she's not, polluting the place or whatever. The only thing is, I don't know where she is. How can we find where Barbara might have fallen over and died? I don't know how I've missed this, but the cemetery is just there. I don't know how I've missed that, but to me, that building picture there doesn't really resemble a cemetery. It does have a little cross on the side, but there we go. So to all the people that have been yelling, it's just there, bitch. Yeah, I've got it now. There's the cemetery. Oh, it's really quite big. It's a big, big building. Oh, it covers quite a big area, however. Okay, let's put it down. Let's put it down here, shall we? Let's put it down by the water's edge. That might be quite nice. So we'll put it sort of as near as we can to those buildings. So we'll pop the cemetery just there. Marvellous. That water pump is in, which is very good. And we've got that sort of kaisening thing now, which means, there we go. Yes, I remember. When that building can be upgraded, they put a little sort of flag by it, don't they? So let's upgrade this puddle in the ground, which apparently is a well, although I find that, that is no well. That is a puddle. Let's upgrade that. Let's get that upgraded. So rocks and wood. Do you know what? I might be able to even help you with that. Let me grab that and we'll throw that into the mix. Can I not help with upgrades? Oh, maybe I can't help with upgrades. Oh, okay, right, hang on. Oh no, I don't want to throw a tree on anyone and kill them. I've got a tree here for you guys. Oh no, don't come this way. I don't want to throw a tree on your delicate nugget heads. Okay, do you know what? We'll just put the tree over here. The tree is over there, folks. There you go. There's a tree. I use godly powers to get you some wood. Have you done anything to do with this? No. Okay, right. It'd be good if we could get this done. I want us to have a well. Oh, and you're not. You're unwell. Okay, right. Hang on. Let's make you better. Let us rejuvenate you. Da-da! Magical god powers. Okay, marvellous. Right, let's get this done. I want to get this well upgraded, please. Oh, dearie me. So the cemetery is complete. And then immediately, as soon as that's done, Samoka has died from exhaustion. Well, Samoka, you've got a perfect place to go because we've got a lovely cemetery for you to go into. Oh, I think they might be dead inside their house. Oh, I don't know how to extract them outside of their house. We do need somebody to work here, though. So, I don't know, Chisambu, you can go and work in the graveyard. There you go. Because you've been here a long while, Chisambu. You're relatively old, so you'll probably know some of the people. So you'll be able to give good eulogies and stuff. That's the logic there. So yeah, hopefully you can go around and, grab some corpses, chuck them in there. It should all be marvellous. Oh, a little thing here. Dead nuggets. I'm afraid there may be something wrong with Shuhu. They haven't been very lively these past few days. They're just sort of sitting around outside near my hut. This wouldn't normally be a problem, but there seems to be a horrible smell floating around the area now. Yeah, so are they dead? My spouse has been forcing me to take a bath every day, and it's starting to kill me. No creature should have to bathe this often. After some clever detective work and a quick prodding with a stick, I determined that Shuhu is to blame for this. We should have noticed the warning signs earlier. Please take them somewhere where their soul can be at rest. I want to return to my biannual bath schedule. Thanks, Derek. Okay, Derek, I'm absolutely on it. Where's the body that needs disposing of? Where is the actual body? Retrieve the corpse and place it in a cemetery. The only thing is, I don't know where the corpse is. I think it's inside the house, which might make it quite tricky for me to sort of retrieve. Okay. Oh, good. We've got the dash of lightning thing, though. All the nuggets are going to move 5% quicker. That is very, very welcome. I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, the only thing is I don't know where the dead body is. I'm fairly confident that the dead body is inside one of the houses. And I can't get in the houses, can I? Can I telekinesis inside the house? I don't think I can. I don't think I can telekinesis inside the house. No. So I don't know where the body is that you want me to move. Any hint? I mean, there's a body just there. Can I pick that one up? I don't feel like I should interfere with this process. There's a couple of bodies, actually. Oh, good. So there you go. So you're going to bring both bodies in and take them up here onto these little slab things. Do whatever you need to do with them. And, yeah, that doesn't help me, though. That doesn't help me with this thing here by removing a corpse, because I think the corpse has already been removed. Oh no, there's a corpse. There's a corpse just there. Hurrah. Well, not hurrah, but, oh dear, commiserations. But hurrah, because we can now do that. The corpse goes in. The corpse sort of exploded a little bit there, but okay. So, dead nugget. Thanks for helping that poor corpse find a new home. Things can finally return to normal around here. Okay, no worries. And now we have another thing. Okay, oh, creator, it smells. I almost started to believe that I was the culprit all along, but then I went back to where the dead body was collected and saw the ground around there is covered in something disgusting. A few nuggets moved through the area, and now they're all sick. Oh dear. Is there anything you can do to clean this up before the disease spreads? Use the rejuvenate, I think that was supposed to mean, creator power, and clear the infected area. Oh, I can, because it's got kind of grotty, horrible bacteria stuff on it. So, clear that. Can I clear it there as well? Can I clear that up? That blood sort of mess? No. I can clear up those germs, though, and they have gone away. And there you go, dear creator. It looks like the diseased area has been cleared up. My entire family's faith in you is strong. I know you listened. Let's just hope no one else dies nearby for the foreseeable future. We clearly can't handle the smell. Looking back, this may have been a great opportunity to learn how to breathe through our mouths. Oh well, there's always next time. Thanks again, Shubaha. Okay, absolutely no worries, Shubaha. Okay, do you know what? I think what we'll do is, let's pause it. We will finish things up for now, but my goodness me, this civilization, or whatever it is, settlement, colony, I don't know, but our little nuggets have come so far. They only had a little collection of houses before, and now they've got another water wheel, another reservoir, a town hall, hunters. They've got themselves a great big number of houses. They've got themselves a hospital and a farm and a storage area and a graveyard. There is all sorts of stuff going on. So we've got lots and lots of buildings now. We could do with getting some more nuggets. We do have 6 child nuggets. and 16 adult nuggets. Do you know what? As the last act, let's see if we have anybody that would like to fall in love. Okay, there is... No, hang on, do we need to play? There is no one. Nobody available. That can't be the case, can it? Is there no one around at all that wants to have a little bit of romance? No. Okay, never mind then. We won't do that. We won't finish on that because everybody's all loved up and everyone's really, really happy and delighted. Okie doke, marvellous. So yes, we'll finish up. We'll come back next time. We'll actually need to pick our research. We haven't got any research going on right now. So next time when we come back, we shall focus on picking some research and then we'll just go from there. But things are going quite well and things are going quite quickly as well. I mean, I thought it might take us a while to get to material refinement, but we're already there. So I mean, really, 1, 2, 3, 4... We're 5 steps away from electricity, which is quite a significant step, really, isn't it? I think maybe first we need to get some of these other things in, like, culture. We have last names, tactical evisceration. We can make fish gutted quicker and all that kind of stuff. So we'll go back. I think we'll pick up some of these older things first, and then we'll start moving on to more futuristic things. It makes sense to sort of consolidate and improve what we have right now before moving on. It would be a bit weird if we knew, if we figured out electricity and Tudor... weird if electricity comes before Tudor architecture. I'm not kind of sure the Tudors had electricity, but okay. It'd be a bit weird if we had really clever things like fire retardant materials and hydrology and acoustics, but we didn't know how to gut a fish. So yeah, I think we need to get some of these things in first. But yeah, that's fine. Things seem to go relatively quickly. I hope you're still enjoying this. It's great to come back to this. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm quite glad that we've dipped back into the Universim. If you're enjoying it, then please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here in the Universim. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time.
This room was fire-free until it wasn't. Okay, yeah, come with me if you want to live, Paul. Hop on. Whee! This is brilliant. That looks fun. Do some watery stuff. Yes, make the propane canister not explode. Yeah, the toilet's on fire. Never mind. Oh dear, that didn't go according to plan. Never mind, it's fine.